Hey everyone, welcome once again to Real Live Talk with Jay. It's fun to be with you tonight here, as we're spending a few minutes together on Facebook Live. It's 2019, and I'm excited about this year. It's the first session of Real Talk with Jay, and I know many of you have been asking, hey, when's the next session going to happen? And well, here we are, 2019, and the session is on. And I couldn't think of a better session to kick off 2019 with Real Talk than I believe something that's so impactful to so many of you that it had to be brought to the surface. Now, I know there's a bunch of people out there who do inspirational speaking and motivational talking and all that other stuff. And that's very important, very powerful. And I think there's a place and time for that. But I think along the way, what gets lost is what I believe is the technical and tactical way that you can do certain things where you get maximum results. And one of the ways that I want to spend some time tonight discussing what I believe is probably the most powerful, the most significant way that you can set intention. I mean, if you're setting goals for 2019, then you have to set those goals with intention. And it's all about how you place those intentions. So tonight we're going to talk about something that I believe will be impactful. We're going to spend a few minutes talking about, ready for this? Ask, believe, and be relieved. Now, you thought I was going to say ask, believe, and you shall receive, right? No, no, no. It's ask, believe, and be relieved. That's a TheJayMaymi special there, by the way. It's ABR. You can jot it down as ABR. Ask, believe, and be relieved. And if you could take a portion of my message tonight and embrace it, share it with others, I think it'll make a massive impact in 2019 with whatever goals that you're setting. So let's get ready to rock with Real Talk with Jay. Now, ask. Let me share with you, most people understand the word ask simply as I'm going to ask for something, and then I'm going to hope that it works, or hope that it happens, or hope that it manifests. And, you know, there's not a whole lot strength and conviction in hoping something will come, especially when the asking is watered down. So let me help you understand. Your asking cannot be watered down. Whatever it is that you're asking for, whatever it is you're asking in 2019, it cannot be watered down. So here's what I mean about watered down asking. Watered down asking means when you are asking without any focus. In other words, you're not really focused on the very specific thing that you want, that you are asking for. You're all over the place with what you're asking. Sometimes I'll ask people myself, what do you want? What would you ask God, or what would you ask to be given to you, for you to be blessed by? What would you ask for you to have as something special happen for you? And I get these answers that are all over the place. You have to be very specific in your asking. Your asking requires specificity. It also requires you to be laser focused on what you're asking for. Now, it's okay to ask for many things, but whatever those many things are, be focused on each of those things. In other words, if I'm asking for a brand new car, that's great. But I want that car to be white. I want it to be a 4-door. I want it to be a Mercedes, a Benz, an Audi. I want to be as specific as I can so that when I place my asking out there, I can receive the very specific thing that I'm asking for. Does that make sense? If I'm asking for an increase in income, then how much is that income that I'm looking for to be? Is it an extra $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $1 million a year? What are you asking for? It has to be very specific. It has to be significant, and it has to be meaningful. So your asking has to be focused, significant, meaningful, and it also has to be specific, as I just mentioned. Why? Because without that, you won't have the energy, you won't have the conviction, you won't have the right attitude towards the second thing, which is believing. Ask and then believe. Now, I want to make the belief part very understandable to you. Belief in the things you're asking for does not require you to see anything before you believe. Now, I know maybe you've heard that in different ways and in different books and things you've read and things you've heard. I get that, and it is true. But let me ask you to understand this. When you believe in something, it is what I call unfounded certainty. Unfounded certainty. That's the true meaning of belief. When you believe in something, you don't have to see it before you believe it. You've got unfounded certainty. You are certain that you have it. You are convicted that it's yours. It's only a matter of time. You have no visible proof. You've got no viable evidence. You've got nothing to go for other than your conviction that I am certain that this is going to happen. That what I'm asking for, it's on the way. I have it already. The only difference between me and what I'm asking for is minutes on the clock because it's on the way. That's belief. When you believe that strong, when you have absolute conviction and certainty in something that is totally visible, physically unfounded, yet that is true belief. And what that does for you, my friends, is number 3. It should give you a sense of relief. A sense of being relieved. And what do I mean by that? If you ask for something with specificity, with emotional attachment to it, where it's meaningful, it's significant, and you believe that you have it, it's unfounded certainty, and you can feel it in your gut, then at that point, it's time to be relieved. Relieved of what, Jay? Relieved of worry, relieved of doubt, relieved of discouragement, relieved of despair, relieved of stress and anxiety, relieved because you know that it is yours. You know you're going to hit those goals. You know that no matter what happens, no matter how long it takes, it's yours. It's on the way. It's coming. You've asked, you're believing, now you're relieving. You have just given yourself permission to be relieved of all the burdens that come along when you don't really believe in something that's coming because you've not taken the time to ask properly. So let me encourage you as we spend the first session of Real Talk with Jay on Facebook Live here, Real Talk Live with Jay. Set your day in the right way. Chart the right course. Give yourself the best advantage to win. Ask, believe, and then be relieved. ABR. I appreciate you guys on tonight's session. If you like it, hit like, share it, post it, reshare it. Do all the things that people do on Facebook and on YouTube to make sure the word gets out, because there's somebody that you know that needs to hear this message of ABR. I wish you guys the best in 2019. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channels on YouTube. And I will talk to you guys next time.